Hey guys, Evan here, and I wanted to show you two cool features within your application that you might not know how to access just yet. And one of those is how to substitute exercises. The other one is how to check your personal best. And these are going to be important if you're training on your own, remotely, online, and if you travel. So if you're with me, if you're remote, you happen to leave town for a week and you want to know, oh, like I don't have a pull-up bar, what can I do instead? I'm going to show you how you can swap that out within the app really quickly. And the cool thing about substituting exercises is that the app will let me know, hey, I'm looking at Brittany's profile right now, which you can see right over here. Hey, Brittany swapped out chin-ups for pull downs, and I'll get that information, right? So we're going to dive right into the app. You're going to have to excuse my vision. I'm not looking at you. I'm going to be looking at the phone, which you should see right here. And right now on Brittany's dash, we can see this nice little graph that shows her progress, how much cardio, workout, her current weight, and progress photos, which we have. Just by scrolling down, we can see personal best, but that only gives us 3 exercises, right? Barbell bench glute bridge, we see all that stuff. That's great. But let's go into the calendar. And we're going to click on yesterday's workout, which was phase 1 of her program on day 2. Okay. Now, if you aren't tracking your workouts, I advise you to do so. You can just check in if you want. If you're in a hurry, I understand, but please, please, please be tracking your workouts so that we know how you can progress. And again, progressing for exercises, lower body exercises, usually you can add somewhere between 5 and 20 pounds pretty safely in reps 5 to 10 or above. Okay, with upper body exercises, it's going to be 2.5 to 10 pounds for safe increasing load. Okay, so we're going to click on that barbell sumo deadlift exercise, and right here we can see on the right of the sets in pounds that it says 5 by 165. So I know that last time Brittany attempted this, she had her first set at 165. We had to drop it down to 155. But let's say for whatever reason that didn't populate, or we just forgot to track it. What we can do is click on the image, the barbell sumo deadlift guy, right, the demo Dan over here, right, which is going to not only show us the video, but it's going to show us max weight effort, max weight ever, which we can see, and then below there, the days that we've completed these exercises. So on the first time that she attempted it, right, we can see that she did 10 reps at 106 pounds. On the second time, set 1, we did 165, 155, 155. So what we saw on the previous page was accurate, but just in case we didn't have that information, clicking on that image brought this up, and it's going to show us everything. So knowing that we can add somewhere between 5 and 20 pounds, and if you remember your perceived rate of exertion, whether that was, completely all out, or if you felt like you could push a little bit more, you're going to want to challenge yourself there. And you might just say, okay, well, I finished at 155 last time, right? And the 165 is where I started. So maybe I'll start at 155 and then see if I can add even more weight and finish here, right? And if you can get that successfully, boom, boom, and boom, right? You'll know next week when this populates that you can add even more weight. And you might want to do all at 175, or you might want to even jump up to 185, something like that. So it's going to be up to you to challenge yourself adequately, report back to me, right? Say, all right, cool, I did this. How's my progress look? And how do you think I can improve? And I will give you your prescription if you don't already know that. So let's say now in a different world that for whatever reason, Brittany doesn't have a barbell, right? So she's now trying to substitute that sumo deadlift with a barbell for a kettlebell. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the 3 dots right next to the word barbell sumo deadlift. So 3 dots right there, and only one option pops up, and that's substitute. Fantastic. So now I can use this search menu to find any exercise that I want. So maybe I'm just looking for a kettlebell sumo deadlift. I'll type in the word sumo and see what pops up. Barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, sumo deadlift. Fantastic. I'll click on the kettlebell sumo deadlift, and then I'll click the word substitute. And as you can see, when it takes me back, it brings me back to that original menu, right? Where I can now see, okay, cool. Brittany's done kettlebell sumo deadlifts before. She did 10 by 106. We can see that right here on the right side underneath those 3 dots. Fantastic. But that is it as far as those 2 lessons for today. Naturally, if you have any questions regarding any of this, just let me know. Shoot me a message. I will get back to you within an hour most likely. Hit me up. All right, guys. See you later.